the black community will bash a black man for marrying a white woman, but won't bash a black man for having baby mamas and broken families. Is this facts or cap?
Oh, that's facts. I'm be 100. I'm from the 90s when Exhale came out. My mama then was mad because brothers were quote unquote going to the other side. And I think when it comes to the sense of black women feeling abandoned, which is not you guys' fault, but you jumped down my throat, but this is how we feel. We felt abandoned and not protected. But unfortunately, the black man was pushed out of the black home. They weren't allowed to be in the black home because of certain type of things. So we never looked at it like that. So unfortunately, it is true. My family is a rainbow. I have a biracial niece. My niece is biracial relationship. My sister is too, and I think sometimes my cousin too. And that's how it goes. Even we feel sometimes. I have a friend. I love her, but she tells her young black sons, "You cannot bring no white woman home because she won't know your pain as being a black man in America."
Why we even gotta go through pain?
Anyway, let me finish.
I got you.
But as an aunt, when George Floyd came out and I was marching, my nephew was marching, I asked his girlfriend, I said, look, I know you love him, but do you understand? He said, I understand. I'll make sure he's in the middle and not on the end. I feel like if even I was dating a man that was Indian, I have to understand his culture and understand where he comes from. So I feel like any relationship, if you don't understand where a person is coming from, their culture, it is going to affect the relationship. Certain things you may come with an attitude because you feel you were mistreated that day, they may not understand. It's hard to be with somebody who has privilege and understand what you may have, where you may have came from.
So, like how you said that one of your family members told their son not to bring home a white woman.
Oh, it's a friend. It's a friend.
Oh, friend. Okay, friend.
Come on.
Sorry about that.
I got a rainbow family.
Sorry about that. Just the kid let me. Is said friend like teaching their son about dating? Are they teaching?
Mm-hmm.
Are they I don't know. Are they introducing their son to women that they would that she can see her son with? Is she participating in that way?
So her kids are in a diverse. They have a variety of people in their schooling and their upbringing. Mm-hmm. I just feel like she just wanted her sons to maybe understand to know what it is to basically the value of a black woman. To know so she just. I mean, some parents, some black women have that thing. Because I know, I'm going to be honest, that saying, she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is valid. Sometimes black women just want their sons to marry who look like them. Mm-hmm. Am I lying, though?
It's nothing wrong with that.
I'm guessing not. If you saying that, I'm guessing not.
It's just...
I wasn't brought up like that, so I don't know.
Okay. So my mom was definitely on that, like, when she did see, I was riding around with my wife. My current wife is my girlfriend now. And the first time she was just like, who was that white bitch? And ooh, and blah, blah, blah. And, but now, they love each other to death. My thing is, like, we can't control what our kids do. I think if you do want your kids to marry somebody that looks like you, don't verbally abuse them.
You gotta show them good experiences.
Don't mentally abuse them.
I agree.
Don't emotionally abuse them.
Yes.
Don't physically abuse them. Teach them about dating young. Introduce them to young ladies that you feel like would be suitable for them.
I got something to add.
But don't send them out into the world
looking for something you ain't never showed them.
Y'all watch our new TV show Forever? That's on. So
I haven't seen it. But
I'm gonna tell you to add to what you're saying. Black women also are scared of their sons being with white women too, though. So they feel like it's a sense of them, unfortunately, the Emmett Tills or the white girl who may say the little the beautiful black boy may have touched her, but he really didn't. Now he's in jail. See how many movies we didn't seen where they've been falsely accused by white women.
Y'all know
So,
black women doing that too, right?
I know what you're saying, but I'm telling you, if you watched the TV show Forever, wasn't her questioning for her son with a white woman different than questioning the black woman?
Absolutely.
So what I'm saying, that's where when that TV show highlighted the fear that a black mother had for her son with a white woman, and unfortunately getting falsely accused or looked differently. I love my nephew and I love his partner, but when we've been out, black women and white men have looked at him different because he was with somebody who didn't look like him. So there's also a fear for your child too that plays a part. But belittling should never happen. You know, that's horrible, because love is love, end of the day.
No, they say we hate ourselves.
I get it.
We coons. And
You
all
gave
this
up on
and
us.
all
Why,
that.
brother?
Yeah.
Why? I get it.
Here's
Yeah.
my thing, though. Like,
How you know
here's my
you didn't
thing.
give up on?
If something was poured into me,
Mm-hmm.
if it was poured into me, if I had my daddy there when I was a kid, and it was poured into me how great being black is, and how you should, strive to find a black woman. But if it ain't poured into you, how can later on we say, oh, he hates himself?
But look at the movie, the TV show. Remember the TV show Brothers, when the mama was like Mexican woman with a taco, white woman with a, that's saying that's some of the black mother's mindset. Well, you're right. They feel like them being in a home as a woman is enough. But sometimes it is not enough, so.
And it's not just on the mom note, because if dad ain't there.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the mom thinks she can be all of that. And we try to, as women, to be everything to our children. But unfortunately, when some women, like, think of Boys in the Hood, 13, Trey, you gotta live with your daddy. Certain things a man can teach a man that a woman cannot, unfortunately.
Man, if y'all want y'all sons, y'all want them as black men to be dating black women, be involved in their life, pour it into them. Maybe it'll happen. They still gonna make their own decisions, but pour into it. Okay,
and he made us love somebody different color, and it's okay.
That's fine too.
Yeah,
that's fine too. Let's switch it up. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. We've been real race heavy.
Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. That's all I'm gonna say.
It takes more than don't bring a white girl home.
More
than just don't bring a white girl home.
That's why I'm saying thank you, mama, because my mama ain't never told me that, but my mama, she raised me with hella love and care and shit. Like, I seen a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, pour into me. So, like what you saying, like, I saw that shit, and she was a single parent for the most part, and it was never like, she never tried to make me her everything, like I had to play a certain role in the crib, cause like none of that shit. Like, it was just definitely, she poured hella love. So thank you, mama, cause you know what I'm saying, that made me want to make another black woman, you know what I'm saying, not have to go through her struggle or whatever, because I seen it, and she did that shit gracefully and still gave hella love. Like, the whoopings I got, I know I deserved them, all 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But in real life, like, it wasn't that I got beat on, cussed out. My mom ain't never called me out my name, none of that. She cursed, of course, but I ain't never been called a hoe, like, none of that. So thank you, mama. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't my experience.
Oh, the guest wanted to chime in. She over here holding the brother, deep sighs. She want to get up here?
I just got one question.
Okay, go
With
ahead.
the outrage of dating outside your race,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys believe that the outrage does not come from you're married to a white woman, or you're dating a white woman or a white man? It comes from when you're with that person belittling black people to uplift. Because this is one of the topics that has come up several times, especially in social media. Belittling black women, down talking black women because you're married to a different race.
You would have to know me, and that would have to be your experience with me.
But
that goes back to you.
Do think that that's where the women that do feel like while y'all out here running around marrying white women, do y'all feel like their rage comes from the people the men that do down talk black women.
Let's say white women are more timid, than black women.
I don't know if you can talk about certain
But
people on your platform, but like the guy that was like, I'll effer white, but then the lady killed him.
That's an extreme case though, and that's one person.
That's
and
a loud minority.
Like that's where do y'all feel like that's where the problem come in at? When people do stuff like that.
So personally, maybe a little bit, but I think the majority is
just come from directly being like, oh, you with a white person, so you just must hate yourself.
Yes, I think the majority is like self-work that you have to do with yourself, because whoever I'm with shouldn't make you feel less than. You've never had an interaction with me, but you think I look at you some way or I feel some way about you because I'm dating a white woman or I married a white woman. No, I'm not even thinking about you. I'm just happy with the person that I'm with, but it's like that it's the thought that, oh, he don't like black women. That's not the case. And
that you don't like yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you don't like yourself.
But that's also the thing too. You don't like black women. You don't like, and that's not the case. I love me enough to know that this person make me happy. Why is that an issue? And that has nothing to do with you, because you are who you are. And I probably done dated black women, whatever else, and the person I clicked with is the person I clicked with. And that don't mean that you can't feel protected around me, whatever else. And I ain't saying that ain't idiots out here that don't say dumb shit like, that's insane. But there may be people that don't like themselves or whatever they grew up in or how they were treated by black women, so they go over to I don't even want to say, I feel like people should love whoever they love, but if you go over to the other side because of those reasons, if they had their reasons, they had their reasons, but other people still shouldn't feel like you hate yourself. No, I loved myself enough that this is where I was loved. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I went to, instead of constantly getting verbally abused or whatever else, or because then you have stories like what's his name, Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't like me growing up, not never. Then I got a white woman, and because I got money, now it's like you don't like sisters. Y'all ain't never gave me the time of day, and when I tried, it was like I was nerdy, weird, ugly duckling, and nobody wanted nothing to do with me. And now I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my experience, and then I don't. If I shot my shot at you, I might have thought you was. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't like me, and we know it happens, because it happened to black little girls. Yes. It happened to black boy where you ain't. They don't. You just ain't it. But then now, if I go date something else, is I hate myself. If I do shit, you made me feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all never wanted nothing to do with me. So it's on both sides. But at the end of the day, if I go with where I'm being shown love, what's the issue with that? It's about me. We should think people go do what they do for them instead of thinking it's about us. No, I went and dated a white woman because I wanted to, not because of whatever you got going on.
You dated because she was white. You dated because you was attracted to her.
Gotta be attracted to you to date you.
I know what I'm saying. You said I went to a white woman just to go to white women, but
I think y'all don't understand that a lot of times, no, not a lot of times, 100% of the time, a man dating a woman, it's about how she makes him feel.
That's the point I was saying.
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
I didn't go because she was white. I didn't go because she was purple. I didn't go because she was black. She made me feel how I needed to feel.
And that's how they supposed to be.
When people cheat and you say she ain't look like this and that, and you downgrade it, she made me feel how I needed to feel.
And that's all. That's perfect. I agree. That makes sense.
Ooh, I tried to light it up. Y'all went right back on in. Okay. On to the bullshit. Let's go. Remy Ma addresses Papoose publicly, saying, sign the papers. Says she doesn't even want child support. She pays for everything already.
Wasn't this woman just asking to get back with him like a couple months ago?